Welcome in to this edition of Great City Attractions. Today we tour the capital of Ireland. These are the great city attractions of Dublin. St Patrick's Cathedral. It would be hard to walk around Dublin and not be impressed by some of the city's religious buildings. St Patrick's is one such building that may demand your attention. Oliver Cromwell famously used the cathedral to stable horses during his conquest of Ireland in the 17th century. Jonathan Swift, the author of the famous Gulliver's Travels, held the position of Dean of the Cathedral in the 1700s. Phoenix Park. Over 700 hectares of open space can be explored here, with highlights of the grounds being the Dublin Zoo, Papal Cross and Wellington Monument. A popular visitors' centre sheds light on the park's celebrated history. River Liffey. Cutting through the city of Dublin, you'll find the River Liffey. A number of grand canal systems connect other rivers here too. Popular water bus services run down the flows, while many recreational pursuits can also be enjoyed out on the water here, with notable rowing clubs and their teams using the river for practice and events. Botanic Garden. These gardens were founded in the 18th century. Over 20,000 plants make their homes here, with tourists and visitors flocking to the site. The Great Palm House is just one of the highlights of any stroll around the extensive grounds. If you're enjoying the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Dublin Castle. A castle in the Motte and Bailey style, this is the seat of the Irish government. It also benefits from a high vantage point within the central city itself. The castle's history dates back to the reign of King John. Highlights of the interior of the castle include the throne room and state drawing room. St Stephen's Green. Completing the list for nature lovers is St Stephen's Green. A major fountain, numerous sculptures and busts of famous Irish lords, poets and leaders are some of the things you can see here. A number of historical houses and municipal points of interest surround the park. Kilmainham Gaol. Tours of this place proved to be extremely popular. Now a museum, the jail was first built towards the end of the 18th century. Men, women and children were held in bleak conditions here through the 19th century. A number of feature films have made use of the jail as a set in recent times. Notably the 1996 film starring Liam Neeson and Michael Collins, and the acclaimed In the Name of the Father, starring Daniel Day-Lewis. Dublin Museums. Dublin has an array of great museums. Among them the National Museum of Ireland Archaeology, the National Gallery of Ireland, and the National Print Museum. That concludes this edition of Great City Attractions. Subscribe to the channel. What's your favourite place to visit in Dublin? Comment below.